Pepper says, are you ready for clutter-free in 2023? I know I am. Hello everyone! Happy New Year! I hope that you all enjoyed your holidays with your friends and your family. And now I'm ready for the new year, and I'm ready for our New Year goals, because our goals for this year is clutter-free in 2023. And of course, I want to start my first declutter in the basement, because that is my wish for this year. My wish is that we can get this entire basement cleared out so that we can start to create livable spaces. And luckily the weather has been really warm, and it's warm down here because normally in the wintertime it's freezing. So I'm really glad that that's working out. Now, the first area I'm going to show you is this open area that we cleared out. Now in December, I worked like 60 hours a week. I was working a lot for the charity and then my regular job and trying to do Christmas on top of it. So since I had an open space, this kind of became my holiday workshop where I gathered the presents. I was able to wrap everything. And as you can see, some of them are not all given out because some family members and friends, unfortunately, have been having sicknesses, so we couldn't get together for Christmas week. So right now, they're still here, and hopefully we'll be able to exchange them soon. But it's okay that I utilize this space to do Christmas stuff, and we're gonna take care of it now. Did I put it away right away? No, because I realized with my ADHD, when I have more on my plate, my mind spins even faster, and it's more chances of me not finishing a task, not putting things away, and some of my old mantras kind of going out the door-ish. But it's okay. We're going to give ourselves grace for it because we're here now. We're here today, and we're going to clean it all up. So the first thing we're going to do is clean up our mess from the Christmas workshop. And it's really not going to take us that long to do. All I have to do is clean up these bags, put these boxes away back into the Christmas cave. We didn't finish the task right before December because it was literally the 23rd and the 24th. I was desperately trying to wrap and get everything ready, and I did it just in time. Now, this is our first little Tossy Tossy pile. Nice and easy decisions to make. And this just has to go back into my gift bin that I have. This bin contains all of my Christmas bags, Christmas tags, cards, tissue paper, anything for wrapping. And look, here's some more that's over here. But guess what? It's all good. We're putting it back into the bin now. And I'm so incredibly happy to say that I did not buy any new bags, tags, wrapping at all this year. I stayed within my no spend challenge. And guess what? I still have plenty for next year too. All right, so my Christmas gift bin and my DIY crafty bin is all ready to put back into the Christmas cave. But let's move back over here because I want this entire space cleared out. This right here, this is Christmas re-gift, so that's got to go back. And this blue tub we had emptied out from the Christmas KonMari series. This box right here is a box that Pepper keeps jumping into, and I feel a little guilty letting it go, but I mean, we have plenty of boxes that she can jump into. We can let this go. And then again, another Christmas bin that has to be put away. And I have to admit, I'm so grateful that we actually did do the KonMari method on all the Christmas decorations because this is actually really easy. Normally, I just would have such a mess of Christmas decorations, just threw it in the box, threw it in the Christmas cave, and it wasn't organized, and I couldn't find a lot of things. But this is great. I see why people love being organized because I was very quickly able to put away all of the Christmas decorations back here. And now I'm feeling great again because the back of the basement, what we did in 2022, is looking fabulous and emptied again. But we're not going to stop right here. No. We need to keep decluttering down here. And I want to start chopping away over here against this wall. There's a lot of stuff here, and this is where I'm going to start to introduce baby step decluttering because honestly, it is what has worked best for my hoarding disorder. Baby step decluttering is just taking a small section at a time. That way you don't feel so overwhelmed of the amount of stuff that you gotta declutter. And because I just tackled a small amount each and every week, I was able to be more confident in my declutters because I kept reconditioning my nervous system that I was still safe if I let this go. So let's start with this box right here. Now, these are my candy cane forms that I did not get a chance to craft for Christmas. Now, this is why Hobby Lobby puts out their Christmas stuff in the fall, because you need to start making the crafts in October and November, because once December comes, you don't have a chance to. But I'm not letting them go. I still want to make this for next year, and I have an organized bin in the Christmas cave already to put them in. Now, I recognize that in this box, I can make the decision to let this go. With hoarding disorder, everything has a value. We don't recognize what is trash and what is a valuable keepsake because we highly value everything. But I've come to a point that we can let all of this go. Now, this box right here, yes, this is Christmas decorations that we had actually decluttered during the Kamari series. Now, a family member was supposed to move for the first time into an apartment and needed Christmas decorations. And I said, hey, I have a whole bunch of them that you can have. But the move-in date was supposed to be around Thanksgiving, but it got delayed and they wanted me to hold on to it. So I still need to drop off these decorations to them. And underneath of that are some plastic bags, which you know what? I think I will let these plastic bags go. It's okay. We can let this go. And underneath of that, we have our big empty Christmas bin. And moving over to the next box, you guessed it. These were the Christmas decorations that we let go of that I'm saving for that family member. And I believe that I am going to be able to see them this weekend. That way we can let it go and they can use it for next year in their apartment. All right, everyone. So this bin right here is directly related to my ADHD and not my hoarding disorder. This bin right here was stuff that I was supposed to throw into the recyclables from the Kamari method series that we did on the Christmas decorations. And I detached myself from this. I recognized that it's trash, so I just did not physically bring it up and throw it into the trash, which is directly from the ADHD, because this was towards the end around Thanksgiving when the holidays were coming in and everything was kind of crazy. And my mind starts spinning even more out of control when there's more stuff coming at me that I struggle finishing a task. But I'm not going to put myself down because I didn't throw it out right away. It's okay. I'm going to give myself grace. We recognize it. We're going to do it today. I'm going to take this upstairs and I'm going to physically throw this out into the recyclable. And continuing on, I noticed some more tasks that I did not complete, like these empty boxes from Christmas gifts that came in last minute. I didn't throw it away. Same with these ones, but now they're easy Tossy Tossies. We're completing the task now. This journal kit right here, this, as much as I want to keep it, I am going to make it a re-gift. And this bin over here is a re-gift too. I kind of separated it out of the Christmas re-gift bin because I felt like I could give it sooner, like for birthdays that are coming up in like later in winter and early spring. And I didn't want to hold on to it till next Christmas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a re-gifting bin for birthdays and celebrations and have it ready to pull on hand to also help keep in our no spend challenges. Now, this purple bin right here, this was like a kitchen bin that I was roughly organizing for the kitchen pieces that I want to keep. Now, I'm going to move this out of the way. I got to find the lid. It's got to be here somewhere. But for now, let's just move this out of the way. Now, this random magazine rack actually has bridal shower and wedding bags. And yes, they were mine from my wedding and bridal shower. And I can't believe that I actually feel comfortable letting them go, but I do. I feel comfortable that we can let all of this go now. And behind that, you got it, is some more easy Tossy Tossies. And it's just not throwing the stuff away when I was done. It's just not completing the task. But I'm not going to put myself down because a lot of people with hoarding disorder and ADHD, we mentally and emotionally put ourselves down. Like, why can't we do this? Why do we keep failing? Why can't I complete the task? Why do I need to hold on to this? So that's why it's important to give yourself grace. And if you're trying to help someone with these conditions, tough love doesn't work. It just does not work. Love and acceptance and support. That's what works. That's what gets you to the point where you can finally come and say, guess what? All this is tossy tossy. It's easy. It's an easy, quick decision. I don't have to second guess myself. I know that I can do this. And with that, I get to show you today's Tossy Tossy pile. And yes, a lot of this is going to be recycled. And I also want to add that it took a very long time for me to get to the point that this is trash. Because for many years, I saw the value in it. I could recycle it into something new. I could craft it into something that we could use. With hoarding disorder, we see the value in everything, especially that one man's trash is another man's treasure really resonates with our soul. So when I show you something that might seem like, oh, you're just letting go of trash, big deal, it is a huge deal with someone with hoarding disorder. And I'm so proud that we're able to let this go, especially the wedding items. And something else we're going to do, we're going to recycle it and throw it away right now. We're going to actually complete the task at hand. And with that, we have the back of the basement opened up and cleared out, motivating us to make sure that we are clutter free in 2023 and getting this basement finally cleaned out. We did baby step decluttering so that we were able to open up another chunk that was cluttered and not feel really overwhelmed in the process. Because when you do it each and every week, you really get to see the spaces open up over time. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to declutter and clean something in your home today too.